again.
Right. So, from the top, it now says 737-800. Yay!
Yeah.
Okay. So having a look down, we're going Auckland to Queenstown, which is correct. Okay. And we've got all the weights and stuff that are on board here as well. And fuel, we need, what, 7.8 tonne. So you got your trip to Queenstown, the 15 minutes back up, and then if we have to go to Christchurch, we have that all loaded in.
Yep.
Give you your grand total there. Again, this is for you to take home as well, so if you want to take it home, take it home. On the back, we have our route. So, departing at a runway 23 left, we're doing a level 1 departure down to Karpai, follow the water down, and then we're doing an Embraer 5 Bravo arrival, which will then cap on to runway 23 left for the INAV approach. Okay. That's all right. We have 139 people on board today, Captain, just so you're aware. Ashton is in charge of 139 plus 6 cabin crew.
Oh.
Not 6 crew, 4 cabin crew, 2 pilots. Right. I mean, obviously, I don't know if I showed you this time, we have all the weights all the way through. Okay. And then the most important thing that I really want to pay attention to is the wind and weather at the back. Okay. So, double check on it, Auckland to Queenstown. That's New Zealand.
Yeah.
Right, makes sense. And a high pressure front over here, but I'm not too worried it's not over New Zealand yet. Okay?
Yeah.
Obviously, this is live weather as live as it can get, because I see the print button. Right. Obviously, flight level 3,000, so that's just off the ground, so not too bad. Flight level 34,000. And flight level 39. So the wind's just constant. From what I'm looking at all the ice bars, I can't see any real difference there as well. Okay, so we should actually be kind of okay. Normally you'd be looking at, like I said last time, anything that's like out of the ordinary, that's going to throw bumps in or anything. This flight plan has us flying at 35,000 feet. I might get it a bit lower actually, because you want to see what's rain as you go down. So I might amend that while we're flying, if that's okay with you, Captain, because I want you to see the I don't want you to see just like blue and green. I want you to see the coast as we come down. Okay. Do you know what these are down here?
Not really.
You know what's all the way around Queenstown?
It's terrain.
Terrain, and they got a little volcano in the middle of New Zealand just here.
Oh, yeah.
So you know how high that is compared to the terrain that's over there. That's pretty insane. Right, happy with that?
Yeah.
Any questions about that?
So what is the initial cruising altitude?
So we're probably going to cruise up to about 20,000.
Okay.
Okay, I think we'll set to 20,000 feet, and we'll just do that, and then we'll just amend the flight plan as needed.
Yep.
Okay. That will give you a nice cruisy. If you want to hit the partner at the window, you can later on.
Yeah.
But I want you to do as much hand-on flying as you want to do, right? Because you know that's why you come here to do it.
Yeah.
Right? So first things first, we're cold and dark, so bring the battery on.
So I
Just flick the down. Yep. Bring on the ground power. And you go, oh my god, nothing's turning on. Why? Because it takes a while to all turn on. Now, I think I said on the phone, I don't want to sit here forever waiting for things to boot up. Right? So, luckily enough, in the back end of my flight simulator, I have a little cheat button that I can go in and go into failures, and I can literally just delete out the boot time. Yeah.
Okay.
So it all jumps up. So normally you'd sit there waiting for it. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to do, and to be honest, you'd probably sit and go over the paperwork again or start pulling things out and double checking things.
Yeah.
Right. Let's sort some stuff out. So, FMC over here. That's right, that's fine. So double check it's 737. My nav data is actually in date for once. Yay. So it's amazing how quick it slips. So the real world, the real world expires on the 2nd of October. We don't get access to that weather or the nav data until about the 3rd or the 4th. And if we have a busy weekend, we sometimes forget to update it. So at least the nav data inside here is all correct. All right. So press the pause in it button for me. Do you know which airport we're at?
Auckland.
Yep. Yeah, there we go.
A reference number?
Yep, just put it in there. And I think we're on gate 23 if memory serves correctly.
Yeah.
Try and put it in. It may not take it, that's okay. That's fine. Don't need it. Go to the next page. So you're talking about cold and dark, eh?
Yeah.
So what will happen if you're completely cold and dark and you don't hit the skip button like I did, you'll have the boxes down here asking for the aligning.
Oh, yeah.
So what you do is hit the next page and you can grab the IRS
Oh, yeah.
and then bring it back to that page and you put it in the boxes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? And then your IRS will align. On the PMDG, even myself, I just skip that stage.
Yeah.
I don't like waiting 15-20 minutes for things to turn on. Right, press the root button. we're going from Auckland. So yep. So it remembers Auckland. So
Oh,
you just
yes.
tap up. Yep. Where are we going to?
Queenstown.
Yep. And then the takeoff runway.
23.
Awesome. Yep. And then we'll just call this flight number Fly 001.
Okay.
Sorry. Just making sure that we are recording.
Is the camera?
There. There's one outside facing the screen as well. We're still beta testing this, which is why I haven't charged you for it. I just want to make sure it's good. Alright, activate it.
And
Execute. Yep, so there goes the runway. Alright, let's go to the next page. 0 fuel weight. The day is. You see it on here? So it will be your maximum, and then your estimated. So we are 56.0. 0. Yeah, we go 0.1 actually, go 0.1. We'll round up.
And that's reserve.
Yep. And then your reserves today, so if you do good math, we're going to be adding those two together. 1.5 plus 0.6.
1.5 plus 0.6.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so 2.1.
2.1, yep, the
Is
reserves.
it about how?
I think so.
Awesome. Right, cost index, number 60. There we go. And then we're going to go to 20,000, won't we? So you put 20,000 in there for me.
And execute.
Yep. Just trying to connect into the back end of the flight simulator.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Right, so what's up? Cruise winds. Do you remember where they are over here?
Is it the average?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's tap that in for me.
2.10.
My apologies. Whoops. Looks like that's pointing there. I'm just going to lean over top of you, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Awesome. Plane's a little heavier on the flight plan than I anticipated, so the cargo guys took added more weight on board. Alright, execute it. Alright, N1 limits.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah. So some are on the flight plan. So you don't have to do this if you're doing it in the home PC if you don't want to. So you're basically just derating your engine to take off. It's obviously a long runway.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you my piece in here if I can find it. Okay.
Is that like they're playing in the simulator making it on?
Yep. Yeah, it's behind us by the sounds of it, taking down the runway. Right, so for takeoff data, so we're using runway 23 left. It's asking us to do a D-rate number 2, so tap D-rate number 2. Yep. And then the temperature is 45, so you tap 45. There and there. There we go. So we do flat final takeoff.
Look at us.
And center of gravity should be 19.0, I believe. Center of gravity is 17.0.
Because it's pretty out.
Yep. And then you can trim your aircraft up by here, pressing this button here.
So 17.
So it should be 6 point. So you put the center of gravity and it gives you a trim setting of 6. So if you come down to the number 6 for me, or the closest to it as you can. Yeah, that's fine. I'm with that. Right. So now we're going to V speed, so tap, 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 tap. Well, okay, so takeoff speed 147, so let's throw 147 in there. Runway heading is 23, yep, 231, yep. That's 232 now. Yep, 232.
Is it 2-3 or?
So 200, 231.
Ah,
Yep. taking off that way, so this line should match up with that runway heading, there or thereabout.
231.
Yeah. And then altitude today will be, let's go 20,000. This one we did. It's 20,000 set, cruise altitude 50. So we have 20,000 in the pressurization,
Yep.
20,000 in the MCP, and we had 20,000 in here. Right? So let's do our departures. So go departures and arrivals. Go departures at the top. Yep. And then we are on the front page, page 2, looking for that departure.
So it's this.
Yep. Level 1 the par. All coming back to you now.
Yeah.
There we go. And then what's our transition point?
Car park.
See car pie on the list. There we go. Execute it. And then go to route. Press next page. There we go. So it's 2 car pie, and then we're going to go to this one here. The airway. Yep. Yep. So we type in Y320, and all your airways go this way, which your motorways in the sky, and then all your waypoints go this side.
Yeah. So.
Yep. And then we're going to Gobot. Yeah. You double V'd. Clear, clear, clear. There we go. I do it all the time. It's really easy to do on the keyboard. Alright, and then we're going to this arrival. So if you execute that, go to departures and arrivals. Go to arrivals Queenstown. We'll pre-program this now. We're looking for this one, so press the next page. There we go. And then Dolvat is going to be the transition point because we got it there. Yep. And then next page. Next page. Next page. Nav 2 free. Let's go up Epeg. Epeg should be. Akil's coming down from Christchurch. We're coming over the hills the other way. There we go. And we can double check that because I believe if I have done my job well enough, I have it all ready to go. So we're going on runway 23 left. Okay, so Akil comes from Christchurch, and then we're coming down this way. So that's correct. Right, so we double checked it to make sure that's all good. Yep, execute. All right, let's go to legs, and then switch this to plan. There we go. Yep, and then we're going to step, and we're going to check every waypoint, making sure that it's linked up on here. So what you want to do is press step again. Okay, you can see the next waypoint, but you can't see it here, so what you do is to zoom out. Make sense?
Yeah.
Zoom out. Zoom out. It's a long way to go. To the left. Yep. Next step out. Can you see it again?
Yeah.
You can't see the next one here. You have to zoom out. There we go. So press the step button. Okay, zoom back in now. Yep. Press the next one. Right. So we have a gap. Okay, which is fine. Which we expected. So there we go. Next page. Grab up peg. This one here.
Yep.
Go back to the previous page, and then put it there, and execute. What will then happen is if we zoom out, that gap will join itself onto the arrival. So press step for me, step again, yep, step, step. There we go, down the INAV approach. Looks familiar?
Yeah.
There we go. And into Queenstown. Alright, so there's no issues on the flight plan apart from that one that we found.
Yeah.
Right, so let's check the weather. Do you have your phone on you? If not, I can do it here. It's your choice.
No, I don't.
So,
Do you want it?
so let's load up the weather here for you then. If I can type NZAA, we might actually go somewhere today.
Yeah.
Alright. Ads.
Yeah.
Right, so always take off into the wind. So can you confirm that we'll be using runway 23 left?
Yep.
Awesome. So beautiful weather today, visibility more than 10 keys. We have a bit of cloud about 4,100 feet, which looks about right from what I can kind of see. Pressure today is 1021. So obviously you have 1013, so we're going to change it.
Yeah.
So 1021. Perfect. Right. So what I want to do is just fire up the APU. Just don't want to get off the ground power. So yep. So left fuel pump goes on first. Yep. Push down on, and then hold it down 5 seconds. There you go. FMC, you don't need me, you know what you're doing. I'm going to quickly change the weight of the fuel because we have way too much than we need. So if I make that 1,000.
Pretty much for now. Go on to the next
Yeah, so APU's coming up. That's good.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it comes available, bring on the bus.
Like both of them.
Yep, they're both in the middle, yeah. Awesome, and we have pressurization over here as well, which is good, it's what we need. Okay, I'm going to ask the ground crew to take away ground power, because you would automatically select it so you push off. Okay, so now we're on the APU. Right, so let's do our pre-flight checks up here. Can you push these two buttons for me and I'll make sure the sound is actually turned on today? Yep, and the next one, next to it. Perfect, so stall warnings are good. Check the oxygen's over this way, we're all good. I have oxygen in the tank so I can breathe if we need it. Okay. Coming down here, give the TCAS button a push. Awesome.
TCAS test pass.
Awesome. Give this a push, hold it towards you. Perfect, give it a push towards me. Perfect, okay. Fire warning is good. Push this one towards you. Is there a light? I can't see the light, but is it turned on? It should be green lights. So right here, there should be 3 green lights. Yep, so push it towards you. Green lights.
Yep.
Push it towards me. Green lights.
Yep.
Perfect. Left hand, push that up. Left hand. Now it's easy for you to turn around and have a look. But looking for any faulty lights, or any lights that are out. Apart from that one, which I know about.
I don't think so.
You sure? Yeah, I think we're good. I just, double checking it. Yeah. Yeah. So obviously we'd normally test the oxygen bubbles as well. Can't do it, don't have the oxygen bubbles in here for obvious reasons, but we check the X in the right place. We check things like the fire extinguisher, there should be a fire extinguisher there, the pin should be in the green, right? And then the other equipment in here, like the life jackets and the, there's actually like some hoodies, the personal breathing equipment, oxygen bottles and all that kind of stuff, and we would check. Right, so, pre-flight checks, Captain. Oxygen, tested 100%.
Yeah.
Navigation, just switches all on normal auto. So bring the yaw damper on, check these are all on normal.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is you want to go normal, auto.
Okay.
Okay, do that for me.
Normal order.
Perfect. Okay, window heat on, please. Close. Yep. Perfect. Heading and altimeter. So Captain, my heading, whoops, let's set this back to the right one. You want to do that as well. My heading is 339, altimeter is showing 1021. You just say heading 339, altimeter 1021. Okay. Alright. So you repeated me. So I go, right, my heading is a moment 339, altimeter is 1021, and you say
339, altimeter 1021.
Sweet, so we're matching. The reason we do that is all this stuff is coming from 2 different places, so we'll make sure it matches. Okay. Parking brake is on.
Yeah.
Engine start switches are in the cut-off position. Awesome. Right. That's all the pre-flight stuff done. Okay, so now we would normally contact ETC. Okay, so you would contact the tower and be like, radio, via Auckland Tower Flight Jet 1 requesting IFR clearance to Queenstown.
Yeah.
They were like, radio, you're cleared to Queenstown 1, flight level 200. Level 1 for departure, car pilot transition, squawk 5244. And as a first officer, I'd be like, radio, we're cleared the level 1 for departure, car pilot transition, Queenstown 1, 5244 in the box.
Yeah.
And they would normally give information Alpha QNH 1021 because I didn't tell them about it. Yeah. And they'll say to you, you're cleared to push the start at your discretion. Right, yeah, we're cleared to push the start as our discretion. Right. So, before we start, we would check the flight doors closed and locked. I'd rather leave open because there's no one else here on the site. If it gets noisy, just close the door. It's nice having some fresh air blowing in. Fuel, Captain, we have 8.0 in the box. How much does the flight plan say?
It's the
7.8. So I've rounded up to 8. Are you happy to take 8?
Yeah.
You're sure? It's your company credit card. You sure? Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Windows are locked, so in the real plane we just make sure they're locked. MCP, so we set V2 at 147, him 231, 20,000. Are you happy with that?
Yep.
Press the init ref page. Go to takeoff. Double confirm V2 is 147.
146, yeah.
Yeah, so 147.
Yeah.
Right. So we always want to double check because yes, I know that you know it's right and I'm right, but we get distracted. We just want to double check what it in the box. Right. So takeoff speeds. Can you read out the numbers for me? What they are?
V1 138, VR 140, V2 147.
Confirming V1 138, rotate 140, and V2 147, and again confirming 147 in the box. That's the CDU pre-flight takeoff complete. Trim has been set as required. Takeoff and taxi briefing. Well, don't know how well you know Auckland, but we're going to push back. Taxi onto Alpha, take probably Bravo 5 onto Alpha, down to Alpha 1 Alpha.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
These guys are like, what?
You're pretty up with it.
Kind of. But
Kind of.
It's a bit different in here.
What do you do,
Than on
sir?
the game. I watch Ashton or play Real Flight Simulator on my phone. But it's a bit different.
Right, yeah. So if you guys look over, if you guys want to have a look at this, I'm going to bring the lights
Oh,
up.
yeah.
So we're over here. We're
Yeah.
going to push back onto Bravo, right, and we'll probably take Bravo 5 or Bravo 4 onto Alpha. Okay, to take Alpha 1 Alpha, or Alpha 1 Alpha or Alpha 1, doesn't matter, both the same, to take off onto the runway.
Okay.
Alright, happy with that?
Yeah.
Easy. We'll leave that down here because we're going to use it again.
Yeah.
Alright. Anti-collision light goes on, and seatbelt sign goes on. Radio, your cabin crew are going to walk into you, go, hey captain. You go, hi, Milk and 2, and they go, no, we have to go. So they're going to come into you and say, radio today, captain, the date today is the 25th of October. You have 100 and I've forgotten. So normally they come in with a manifest, right?
147.
So they normally have 139, the date, which is the 25th, right? Of the night, that's 2. 4? Yep. Auckland to Queenstown, right? So your cabin crew don't trust you. So they walk in here and go, Captain, there's 139 people on board. It's the 25th, the 9th, and you go Auckland to Queenstown. Are you happy for me to close and lock the door? You go, yes, confirm, close and lock, done. Right? It's always found that weird that they always tell the cabin crew come in and go, yes, Captain, you're going to Queenstown. Right. All right, ready for this? Right, yeah, so if you bring your chair in for me. Yeah, bring on the fuel pumps for me.
Oh,
Yeah, we're going to need to start it very quickly. We don't need a centre fuel pump purely because there's no fuel in the centre. Now that's my fault because you asked the question and I just went, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, can you see the traffic coming in? There we go, coming in on the...
Oh, yeah.
Auckland ground, this is Flyjet 1. We are requesting push and start. Flyjet 1, push and start approved. Time now is 2:07. I have 2:07 on the watch and, well,
Yeah.
correction, it's now 2:08. I have 2:08 on the watch and 2:08 on the clock. Happy with that?
Yep.
Alright. And requesting the pushback. There's the tug.
Oh, yeah.
Hey Ben. I don't think the tug was here last time you were here. I think that's something we had to do.
I'm not sure.
Should be flashing its lights though, probably. I don't know. We'll see if he starts flashing your moves. Kind of concerning when someone drives under your plane.
Yeah.
Radio, Flyjet 1, as soon as we push, you'll clear the start. So, give it a second because he's still connecting down there. Can you take off the parking brake for me?
Yep.
Start 2 for me. You comfortable starting? Yes? Right, yeah. So, do you remember what number we're waiting for down here?
15.
25. 25.0 for you to put it in. Now I'm going to bring the lights down. Better than last time?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have worked my little bottom off to get this looking like this. Okay.
2 starting.
And 2 starting, yep. Confirmed. And then do you remember the numbers? Do you ever know that saying 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate?
Yeah.
So 2, 4, and 6, 20, 460 for a good start. Passing through 300, the starter should kick off.
Yep.
Hey Bill, hi Bob. There's the Air New Zealand planes
wow.
as well. Got the tunnel off to your left. So there you go, start her off. That's what it's come off. So now we still have to
Yeah.
wait for it to rise. Okay, so then keep your hand there. Perfect, right? At 400-ish, we're going to flick rise up and make sure this little light disappears. Good start number 2, clear to start number 1, Captain. You guys in here last time?
Yeah.
Bit of a difference you can see?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Ah, just like, stop! Right, Captain, I'm going to set parking brake because your hand is on the fuel pump. And radio, you're clear to disconnect. You normally give them a wave to say you've done a good job. Bye. I don't know if I told you last time, but my office used to be up there.
Oh, really?
You see those 4 windows?
Yeah. Are you a pilot?
Ex-cabin crew, so I flew for 8 years. My dad was in the Air Force growing up, so I've been out of simulator since I was tiny. I've seen all sorts of crazy stuff that I can't talk about. But so I just find myself as I'm very much the sim mechanic, right? So I know the ins and outs of the simulator, left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
And even pilots come here sometimes and they go, "Oh, I forgot to start the engines." I'm like, "You missed a switch."
Yeah.
Radio, so 246, and we've got positive up here. Radio.
Oh, yeah.
So push the power to the generators for me.
That's right.
Yep. 1 and 2. Now find the yellow warning lights and push those on. It's up here. Anything yellow we need to sort out before we move. So throw pits.
Yeah.
Yep. And hydraulics. Perfect. Radio, we can kind of kill the APU now, we don't need it anymore. Okay. Flight control check. And yeah, give it a go. Yep. Back to center. Towards you. Back to center. Yep. Left. Right. Rudder pedals for me. Yep. Back to center. Laps 40.
Flaps 40.
Yep. I want to run the flaps the entire way down before we go, okay?
Yeah.
Check the speed brakes. Pull this back. Way up. Yep, happy for that. Push it away. Rightio, flaps are on the move, so we'll wait for them to go down. Rightio, before taxi checklist, generators are on.
Yep.
Probe heat on.
Yep.
Anti-ice is not required because it's 15 degrees. Okay. Isolation valve is on auto.
Yep.
And just start switches go to continuous, so we just literally push them in to the right. So come back a little bit, it's literally just a little bit for that. There we go. Rightio, edges start switches are continuous. Recall, better push, hold it in, let go. Recall is checked. Auto brake, RTO. Edges start switches are in the idle position. Yes, awesome. Flight control, you say checked?
Check.
Done them. Ground equipment is clear, so you go look to your left, say clear left.
Clear left.
And we're ground equipment clear right. Radio, flaps 40, flaps 5, please. Good. Now through 15, there we go. That's 5. Radio, bring on your taxi light. Yep. Radio. So when you're ready, do you remember engines up to about 40%? Do you remember that you're looking at the little line, not the big line?
Yeah.
Awesome. Radio, park brake off. Take hard right.
Okay.
There we go. Because you've done this before, I don't want to over-explain. There's no point.
Yeah.
And if you know what you're kind of doing, that's good. Oh, the air just moving. Obviously, the 53 out speed over here.
That should be 50.
About 15 to 20, yeah. 20 on a straight, 15 on the corners. Don't be your toe brakes as well. That's a little ATR. The cool thing about live traffic is every time we come in here, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So it's
Why should you move back a bit?
if you want to move back, you can do. I have controls.
Oh, yeah.
You happy?
Yeah, I just got to push the brakes before. Yeah.
So you push your toes down into the brakes. You have control. So you got left, right, and then you push your toes right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, or your first officer speaking. The captain just wants to stretch his legs for 2 seconds. We'll be on the way again.
Okay.
Good? Right, yeah, park and brake off.
Yeah.
Up to 40. There we go. Oh look, it's a plane taking off.
Yeah.
Did I talk to you guys about this leak last time you were here? The plan of getting it done?
I think so. That, yeah.
Right here, going for. Right for.
Yeah.
I won't tell you how many hours we spent trying to get it to work. The simulator herself, she's about 15 years old, so a little bit.
Lots of teething problems.
Yeah. And then we had the old owner of Flyerjet came up and saw us, and he was bringing a friend in, so that was like a 12-hour night. We think we had everything sorted, and then like the last hour before we walked out, we found something. So we spent pretty much most of the night here making sure everything was ready to go.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a new car gesture. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, you work at the airport?
Just watching the planes.
You can park down here?
Yeah, I think, yeah, down in the car park. And level 3 in the domestic car park.
So you normally end up parking down just the little roads down here. There you go,
Oh, yeah.
So there was some KFC.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy the planes coming in. Oh yeah, Flyerjet 1, hold short, runway Alpha 1. Holding point Alpha 1. Oh yeah, we'll hold short Alpha 1. Looking in the sky, you can see the plane on its way in.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, so you can see the dots in the sky. No, yeah, can I bring LNAV, VNAV and auto throttle on for me, please? Oh yeah, just hold that. There you go, now you're good. Here we go. Just checking the flag,
Oh, yeah.
the windsock. Looks good to me. Do you want to get Alpha 1 or Alpha 1 Alpha?
Let's just go up one.
Just slows down just a little bit at that turn, okay? Cabin crew, please be seated for takeoff. And Flyjet 1, line up, runway 23 left. Radio 1, line up, runway 23 left, Flyjet 1. Go clear left.
Lily.
And clear right, Captain, by the looks of it. You want to do a rolling start?
Yeah.
Right, so bring it up to 40 once we're straight, and then hitch the total button, okay? Ease up on the line. Yep. And as soon as you're pretty much straight, bring it up to 40%, stabilize, push the button, okay?
What?
Just one of
This
them.
means
Just get one of the buttons on the side there, yeah.
and
Up to 40. Stable. Totally hit. Up to 80, you say check, B1 is nothing, rotate, just push it down forward just a little bit.
well, if it doesn't go for it, it's sit there, there's nothing. Doesn't sit.
80 knots.
Check.
V1, rotate. Positive climb.
Yeah.
You do it. There you go. Auckland approach, Flyjet 1 will be passing through 200. Flyjet 1, continue the SEER to climb and maintain flight level 200. Right, yeah, we'll continue the SEER to climb and maintain with flight level 200. Flyjet 1, Captain 200.
Yeah.
Thank you. The plane now on the left.
Oh, yeah.
So that takeoff wouldn't have been as faster as the last time you were here because we derated the engine for takeoff because we had that long runway.
Yeah.
I actually haven't done a derated takeoff in a long time, so that would have been. So they go, come on, reach the speed. So remember, pull your flaps. So flaps 1. And you will feel the wind more, I guess, now, okay?
fine.
Thumbs up. Rightio, bringing the pressurization on. After takeoff checklist, flaps are up, pressurization is checked. And here is upper locked. After takeoff checklist complete. You see all these planes that are in Auckland at the moment, it's insane.
Oh yeah.
Jerry, coffee, milk and 2. Yes.
The attendant one.
The attendant, give it a push. Yes, I know you're busy. Yes, I know 135 people on board. Do you want the steak or the fish?
Ah, no mistake.
Always. Yeah, I'll have the fish as usual. Yep. Thank you. Yep. Yeah. You can trim it up if you want to.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you trim so you can trim back and forth if you want to. So little bits in, let the plane get it, and then trim again if you need to. Otherwise, we'll packaging it over trim.
Are the seats in the planes actually like this?
So these seats don't exist in the real plane, but yeah, these ones.
But are they actually like
Yes,
are
yes.
those plane seats?
Yes.
They're very uncomfortable. Having to
Have a seat on this one. Yeah, might watch the camera, but have a seat on it.
Might be different.
I think it's just purely because of these. Yeah. When it's actually sounded properly, it's
oh
actually.
yeah, no, much better. It kind of feels like you're tipping forward. Much better this one.
Yeah, you can sit there, put your feet up if you want to.
Oh, that's right. In case it needs you, I won't be able to help.
I actually reckon I can walk out of here. Yeah, and he would be fine. Radio, 10,000, what do you do?
This is that fine.
Yep. Lights. Thank you. Yeah, what I can do, so you guys can kind of see it as well. Make sure that is still recording, which is, and if I hit this button here, there's a live map for you. Just like your in-flight entertainment scene that you have on your normal plane. Oh, you guys see it on the video.
Ah yeah.
You actually got about 40 knots of wind pushing you at the moment. Right, yeah, next call was 13,000 feet. Do you know what we do? Something up here. First race, yeah, it's standard. There we go.
The muscle memory is a lot different instead of reaching the mouse. You actually.
Yeah, that took me a while to get my head around as well. And there's also just subtle differences between little things. But
Yeah.
do you use a yoga home or
Yeah.
practicing this flight?
I've done it a few times. Not like that. Flew 737 to Wellington from Auckland the other day. I think it was Sunday.
Sunday. We did a Thailand flight the other day. Yeah. Someone did like 60 minutes, like, where do you want to go? And he's like, Thailand! So I was like, never been, so let's give it a go. And he's like pointing all these things out the window, I have no idea. Oh, okay, thank you.
12 hours.
Thailand,
12 hours.
No, so we did a 60-minute experience, so we just jumped the plane to the airport, he took off, did a couple of circuits, and then we went to London and Singapore.
I thought you flew from Auckland to Thailand.
We could do it.
Yeah.
We probably have to stop, probably in Perth or somewhere like that, get some more fuel.
Yeah.
What if you do Auckland, Sydney, or Auckland, Brisbane, then on to Thailand?
What's the longest flight you've done, I think?
The longest day I've done was Melbourne down to Sydney, Sydney down to Antarctica. That was about a 13-hour day.
Wow.
That was with the VATSIM well flight. We did that 2 years ago.
Was that for training?
Yeah.
Was that for training?
No, I had a day off. And it was the first day of VATSIM, and I wanted to show Wayne and Nicole, the owners, of what we can actually do with the simulator. And their son was quite interested as well, so I thought, right, we'll do the flight, we'll connect into it, have all the ATC going absolutely crazy, and then oh my god, this is so realistic, and then we sat on the tarmac for half an hour waiting for takeoff clearance because there were 200 aircraft trying to take off and land. Just burning fuel. Once we were in the air, it was fun, but so we went Melbourne down to Sydney, so normally as you follow the coast down, but with the number of aircraft that were departing Melbourne down to Sydney, it was not realistic. There's lots of aircraft, right? Lots of people at home today doing it. We actually got vectored off into the centre of Australia and then down to make sure there's enough space.
Yeah.
So my entire flight plan was ruined, and we were just flying headings pretty much most of the time. And flying down the coast, most of it, yeah.
Do a loop then.
You can't do a loop. The loop in a 737 is not able to do it. Barrel roll you can probably do. The loop's out the question. Just get my Star Trek acting in, you know. Have you guys been to the new Auckland airport yet?
No, not really. You been?
Yeah, my wife wants to go.
Yeah.
That little chocolate place. You thought it was like a proper cafe where you can sit down and they make a nice chocolate. No,
Yeah.
it's a coffee machine and they can't do the coffee with it. They do have the lint shops, you can buy chocolates and stuff, but it's like a 2-hour wait to get in there.
When the hype dies down, maybe.
Yeah. You can do these boxes, small, medium and large, right? And I was having a giggle because what people didn't realise is you have to get the sleeve over the box to be able to buy it, and people were just piling on top of the box, like, and then the guys had to put it back. Chocolate was nice though.
Yeah.
I know, I still like my Whitakers. Like the amount of money that we paid for that box, I could have got lots of box of Whitakers. It's up to you. If you want to put the autopilot on, you can do. This is your experience. I'm just saying it's there if you want it. Okay?
I'll wait.
Your way. If you want to hand fly, should we climb up to 36? Or do you want to sit in? You're happy sitting here at 20? Your plane, you're the captain.
I think we'll stay.
You'll stay? Easy. No worries. We've got 54 on the way now. Excuse me. I don't know if I told you this last time we were here. I actually had, when I was cabin crew, we did a Fiji to Sydney flight. We lost the autopilot halfway through, so the captain, the first officer, not the captain, the first officer did this for 2.5 hours. I was out back and I was the cabin manager. We didn't notice anything happened. We were just serving. It was nice and smooth, and I had a ding from the flight deck. The captain's like, "Hey, can you bring 2 cans of Coke?" Like, sure, no worries. Hang the phone up. Now, the airline I worked for, the crew got free tea, coffee, and water, no Coke or anything. And pilots, they'll probably spend their money at the bar, they're buying Coke on board an airplane, right? So I walked in with the 2 cans of Coke in the Air Force machine and go, "This is a bit weird, but okay." Captain goes, "Oh, he's hand flying the plane. We lost the autopilot about an hour ago. Do you notice?" First of all, what do you mean you've lost the autopilot? He's like, "Oh yeah, just over halfway. Like, there's no point turning around. We'll go to Fiji." I was like, "Does that mean that we're probably going to spend more than one night in Fiji?" He's like, "Yeah, I don't think they'll have the spare part in Fiji." Oh, okay. I was like, so I'm guessing you want the Coke so you can have some sugar in them so you can concentrate? It's like, yeah. So you
Yeah.
just take the Coke. I won't charge it. It's all good. So you can see the volcano.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the name of the repair?
Yeah.
Yes, there we go. I say, the British guy has forgotten the name. Have a quick look and see what the weather looks like in Queenstown today. See if we actually will make it in. So I'll phrase that. See if we'll make it in realistically, or see if we'll really just give it a go. No, it actually looks beautiful on Arlington today. 6 degrees, overcast, clouds on 1,000 feet, so you can see yourself all the way around those hills, which is fine.
What is it? Don't even have to skip the flight and just go short landing.
Short man.
So how often do you go to Queenstown and get flight simulator?
Not sure, like every week, 2 weeks.
Do you comfortable with the RNAV approach around the hills?
Yeah.
Now you said it, it's on for filming.
Hasn't really been working lately though, eh? Keeps crashing.
On the plane or the simulator?
Simulator. So I had to play an Xbox Series S, and yeah, I don't think it had enough RAM to run the game properly. So I put it to do in the PC.
I don't think, because the Xbox will adapt to what's going on. What add-ons do you have? Anything that's in that Queenstown airport?
No,
Anything that's got New Zealand scenery in it?
no.
I'm guessing you're flying the PMDG 737 in there, or the Airbus?
Yeah.
When you flew last time and the simulator crashed, did you try switching to an A320?
Yeah.
Same issue?
Well, it doesn't always like crash. Normally the screen's just like, I think they call it like a blackout or something. It wouldn't go blank.
Okay. So your Xbox, are you plugging a mouse into it?
Yeah.
Well, that's just on that one then. Because I know there's a bug where if you try and, especially with the PMDG, if you don't have a mouse, it's really hard to. And you haven't run out of fuel. I know that sounds like a silly thing to ask. The fuel goes out, screens go blank. This close to making it. There's also Flight Sim 2024 coming out in the new year.
Oh yeah.
That's why I call the calendars one.
I wasn't going to get it, and I watched the trailer and I thought,
That's pretty good.
that's really good. I'm interested in the, like, they got a career mode where you start off in like a little Cessna and you can start off anywhere in the world you want to. Let's be honest, I'm probably going to start off in Auckland.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I should start off at the North Shore Aero Club. That'd probably, I wonder if I can do that. That'd be kind of interesting to start.
Yeah, that's
They haven't really shown off like the hardcore simmer where you can just hit Auckland, jump in and go. I haven't seen any of that stuff yet, so.
Yeah.
But I saw the $200 US edition and I was like,
no.
what?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, but we're going on a Disney cruise this year, Tom. Yeah, wind, see how the wind's picked up to 55, which is just knocking the nose just a little bit. So if we push the progress page there, you are going to see that we have 12:14 on arrival at the moment. An hour and 15 minutes ish. We'll slow down by the time because obviously we're going like a man and a hell at the moment. As we get into Queenstown, we'll slow down so the time will extend just a little bit beyond that. What's the plans after this? Lunch?
Yeah.
Are you guys local? West Auckland.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a really good bakery in Red Beach just around the corner.
nice.
Bakehouse, they do like the best steak and cheese pies.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
What's the bakery called?
Red Beach Bakehouse.
Red Beach Bakehouse.
It's really, really nice.
Yeah.
I was there yesterday. No, Monday.
Try that.
And next door there's Red Beach Kebabs, which do a big kebab as well.
Yes. It's a lovely feeling.
Yeah.
Do you live near here?
Yeah, I literally, you go up Silverdale Road, there's a BP gas station just on the right. I'm pretty close to where that gas station is.
Oh.
So I get out of bed, I turn the car on, I roll down the hill, and I'm at work. Do you know where we are?
I see the volcano. Is that the volcano?
Yeah. So if we were going to Wellington, we'd be closer towards the volcano, but we're going to cut out, well, we're going to cut it out and get never stop towards the South Island.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, how do you keep track of where you're going?
The line here.
Oh, right.
So just like Google Maps, you know, you put in like you're going to Auckland to Hamilton, you get Google Maps.
Mm.
So everything that we did with this was putting all the flight plan in. So
Yeah.
we got Auckland, and then it draws the line, and then what's happening on his screen, he has a pink cross.
Yeah.
So think of that like the Google Maps road that you can see, and as long as he keeps that little square on the cross, we're always going to be good.
Okay.
And if we just put the autopilot on, it's just the same thing, and the square trying to stay on the cross, so the pilot's job is to make sure that square stays on the cross all the time. But we're just over, what were we, progress? We got 499 nautical miles to go. Just see the coast of New Zealand as we come down. We I did a flight a month ago, and the wind was so bad from this way that we ended up having to turn the plane into the wind. And we flew the whole way down just looking at the water instead of the coast of New Zealand.
Yeah.
And I did ask that, I was like to the guy, hey, do you want to maybe we'll turn the wind off? No, this is realistic.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I guess so. You don't want to see the coast? No, it's fine. Bit of a fun landing into Wellington though. I've never regrets it. Yeah, so we should be making a right hand turn very soon.
Oh, yeah.
Bring your terrain on because you get really down.
Oh,
No birthday present?
no,
Christmas present?
Yes.
Just for fun?
just
for fun, yeah.
Why not?
because his has been crashing and he's been
Not whining. I know what you mean, yeah.
mostly fixed it now, but
Yeah, it's annoying when, like, especially when you're done a 3-hour flight and you get there.
so it gets very frustrated.
Especially because you do a lot of planning. You fly out, like you do an Auckland to Queenstown. Queenstown is the most interesting part. So you're flying down the country, and then you want to do that really interesting approach.
Yeah.
One thing I would suggest is try doing a Christchurch to Queenstown, not so much
Yeah.
the scenery to load in.
I've had deleted the rolling cache file from Microsoft Flight Simulator and saved some RAM loading in or something. So I've been doing that and it's actually been helping a lot.
There's the volcano. What's really cool is you can see the boundary of the national park, the dark green where the light green meets up and gets all the way around, like you can see it.
Yeah.
That's all.
I think all the scenery looks better than last time as well.
Yes. Yep. A complete overhaul of the scenery on the outside.
But we got a pay rise.
Have I got a pay rise? No. Like I've known the owners for like 15 years. Like my wage is good. I'm not going to complain about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I talked them into getting the simulator, and then like the last time we came in, it was good, but it was what I would call 80s graphics on the outside. Right? That's 90, early 90s graphics, and that was bugging me.
Yeah.
So when something bugs me, I will do my best to upgrade it or do something.
Yeah.
And in
It's
fact,
the same as actually MacGyver's stuff until it's the way he wants it to be.
and we had a goal. We still have the old simulator, so it's a click of a button on the outside, and we can change it back. In fact, Roy, who does all our commercial stuff, will use the other simulator because he's more comfortable with it. Yeah. I prefer this. If I'm going somewhere, I want to be able to see where I'm going. Looks good? Okay then.
So do you have one at home? Simulator?
Yes. Not like this. So I have probably the same, like, before we got the simulator in, I had like the alpha yoke and the quadrant. I had like a tablet that would like use that was kind of like this to program it. And I spent hours and hours doing it. And then I got this here. And now because I've spent so much time in here, the last thing I want to do when I go home is jump back on a place. Don't get me wrong, I do it every now and then, but when you got this at your disposal, like I'd rather come in on a Sunday night and just jump in here by myself and do it.
So I've got the bowling and the
We forgot to do something, Captain. Remember, you could have this on that arrow so that if you lose the autopilot, there we go. So,
so I've got the bowling yoke and the thrustmaster Airbus.
oh, the funnels.
Yeah. So I've got the bowling yoke and the bowling throttle, the Airbus side stick and the Airbus throttle.
Nice. So you're really into it, is what you're saying?
Yeah. I think I've just passed like 250 hours.
That's good.
Yeah.
Should we go skiing? Want to go skiing?
Yeah, drop me off.
There's a parachute. Bye! So if we were to do a sharp left-hand turn, you'd end up in Wellington down here. We're obviously going to cut across the Tas and the it's the straight. We've got the Tas road, which is the straight. Quick straight. There we go. Go straight across. So is the goal now to
I'll be
build
back in a
a...
minute, Ashton. Going little break.
That's it. Right, so we'll spin around and look out the window again. Might have grab some water. I trust you. If you need to, push the autopilot.
Yeah.
Wind that keeps shifting direction as well.
Yeah.
Might take a couple of photos. see the South Island yet? Flying over the water now, aren't we? We just worked up the coast coming through the clouds. There's some clouds blocking it. Oops, climbing. Here's the elevation of Queenstown. Yeah, just zooming in. Yeah, I think the clouds are blurring it as well.
Yeah.
That's the way the lights are bouncing off the land. Like the lights are a lot more realistic now.
Yeah.
But I hope you're enjoying the scenery.
Oh, yeah.
We did our best to get it there for you.
Yeah.
They bring up the charts on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
You use Navigraph at all?
Some very, but I'm not good around.
What I want to do. Out this far. There's a beacon in Queenstown. So I'm just trying to go see if I can. That's the Queenstown beacon. We'll go see if I can get it, but I think we're too far out to see it. What you normally can do is back in the old days, you used to fly from beacon to beacon to beacon. So you fly to Auckland Airport, to Hamilton Airport, to Wellington Airport, just fly beacons on the way down. But I think we are too far out. We will be heading straight forward anyway. Because beacons here, and we got the Doma, so we'll be flying directly forward, and then taking the there's the land. Coal mines are.
New Zealand.
Way. Wind again.
Yeah.
Bad. So when you do these flights at home, do you just use the autopilot or say fly most of them?
I find that quite a while by hand, but then I will eventually put it on. I've been around the world flight, or a series of flights, like around the world trip.
Yep.
And yeah, I did have to use the autopilot, like the approach mode, and just pretty much just the input.
It looks interesting.
Yeah.
But as long as you've got the airliner and be down in case, so you should give it the cross and you should follow, you should be able to hand fly it. Yeah. This book is hard.
Yeah.
There's another one in the Swiss Alps that we did. With up to Poland, it was a really hard approach. You had to literally cut the plane, you have to literally turn the plane and fly down the valley. It's
So I can find that. Oh, is it Para?
let me down. .1017 now, so let's set that up. I can turn it and just use a little white lighting on it.
Up here.
Yep. As long as he's up back down, we need to be. Right. Never. Toast with them over. All the reserves and stuff. Radio flight Jet 1, we're ready to send 1000. Radio, we're ready to send 1000. What's that 1000 then? 11,000. Now, we won't go to 11,000 until we reach top and drop, which is drops. Looking pretty enough.
Tiny bit of land. It's from.
Like 2:18 arrival time, so 12:18 arrival time now, so an hour to the day. Number drop at 12:05. Must be amazing job, eh? You just
Yeah.
out the window. Down. Find myself. Right, so we set some stuff up for landing.
Oh yeah.
So, let's set the auto brake up. So we're going to Queenstown, so I'd probably say max. So let's go. We go next here. Looking for unpeg. Unpeg. Unpeg should be above 10,000. You have 10,000 a month.
Yes.
Yep, so press the next page. Oops. Yep, so 8,700. Yep, awesome. Next one is QN774. Next page, previous page. Previous. So what we're doing is this is the route it's going. And this is the route we're going to come down. So see how it says QN774?
Yeah.
You have 7,600? Yes, you do. Yeah. So coming around, the next one we should have is Atov. So in here, Atov. Yep. And that is going to be at 6,700. Is that correct? Yeah. Alright. Following it around, the next one we should have is QN760 at 5,100.
Yeah.
Next one we should have is Apexer.
Yeah.
4,200. That's the next page. Larav, 3,300.
Yeah.
Awesome. Next one should be Q745. Coming down here should be 2650.
This is 36.
That's right, I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's great. But yeah, so we know that our route is all good.
Yep.
Alright. Perfect. So, what do you reckon some of the threats that we should be talking about going into Queenstown Airport?
Terrain.
Yep.
Winds,
Yep.
and
So we got the terrain first on, haven't we? Yep. Yep. You do need to sit down there. Yeah. Yep. Weather we've talked about. Really nice. What else? You know what happened to the Hudson?
birds.
Birds, wildlife, yes. Okay, now maybe we talk about the airport as well.
Yeah.
So if we have any issues going into Queenstown and we decide to go around, we'll just follow basically. We'll continue up, turn to the left, follow the river all the way down. Okay. And then try and get back in for another approach if we can. Okay. So I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
So. So we'll press the in-air brake button. Guessing you want to do a flaps 40 landing?
No. Oh,
So
sorry.
tap that one there. Push it into this one here. That'll give you a VREM landing speed on your private flight display. So what's 136 plus 5?
141.
So 141 is going to be our landing speed today. And with that, awesome. Any questions? What I've done up here is I've set the land altitude to the elevation of Queenstown Airport, so you are aware.
Yes.
So you got that right? Yeah. It's a bit comfortable simulator today, if I do say so myself. Beautiful coastline.
Yeah.
Normally we come across down the other side, so
Yeah.
I don't think I've called it on this side. I
Yeah.
don't think they have done it on this side before, so like this simulator anyway. So we just say, no, we'll go to Sydney instead and just turn it. Freezing temperatures outside. 0. So obviously if we were going in clouds, we would have been on the anti-ice, but we don't need it because we're not going through clouds at the moment, which is something to be wary of, especially because we have clouds ahead.
Yeah. A few weeks ago, like say 3 weeks ago, when I was sick, I tried to do the flight from Auckland to Queenstown, like obviously because I was sick, I couldn't take a ride. And I followed the clouds and I forgot the ice. So there was all this ice in the plane.
Not fun. In fact, you got 2020 at home, so I remember the first when 2020 came out, there was the icing problem and people moved the ice to planes and then like flying ice bricks just flying all over the place. Imagine living somewhere like that where you're only way in and out just through those mountains. There we are. Have a look on the map up there, so I can have a look on the map on here and see where we are. Google Maps. Just like to turn this up on and just bring it this bit here. So right here. That's probably it. Yeah, you see a little water bit down there?
Yeah.
So there's a place called Camaria. Last resort cafe bar. Whatever you go there is your last resort. There is a road that follows the coast up, but no campsite, and that's it. Trying to think how you oh, you can't. So I was wrong. You can't actually go through those hills. There's a lake that goes up, and there's no road. For you to get there, you actually have to follow a road that follows the coast. Place called Little Rangnam. Learning something new every day. Beautiful park, isn't it?
So top of the stairs is 12:05.
Press the progress page. There we go. See under Queenstown it says 2 TOD, so 12:05 is correct. Yeah. 253 nautical miles to go. Yeah, I want you to try and get as much information. If you ask me, I'm going to tell you where to find it. flying down the coast. So we're flying down the coast. Obviously, that's cut in at a certain point. I reckon we'll cut over Greymouth.
Right.
And then straight over to that's probably how we're doing it. And leave. We have an airport down on here. There we go. NZGH. NZGH. Airport. ICAO. NZGH. Glacier County. Probably a helicopter place, probably.
Yeah.
Not much information on it. NZFH is the one that's not that. Fox Heliport. So they are heliports. Hello. We're just we're looking at Google Maps where we are.
I see.
Alerted, and I thought, oh, it's like a little township down there I've never seen before. Because normally we do this flight, we take it down, we go down towards Christchurch and come in the other way. This time the flight plan is taking us down the side of the coast, so this is all the west coast of New Zealand where the gold mines and stuff are.
Oh, really? Cool.
So I was having a look at a place that would be really cool to live in. You'd be able to drive up through the mountains.
Yeah.
You can't, it's actually a river. You actually physically have to drive down the coast and then in.
So it's South Island.
It's the South Island.
Yeah, South.
So where we are at the moment. We're pretty much.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, yeah.
Which is really cool. And then this little place that we were looking at. We came over because there was we could see the little. The little waterway that was down there. It was pretty distinct. So we're like, oh, okay. Anyway, that's how we figured out where we were.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, okay. Can't you physically have to fly up there? Yeah. And then we're looking at the airports. Having a look. So I don't think they're airports, I reckon they're helicopter pads. Yeah. Dunedin's over here. Christchurch.
Too far away from Christchurch.
It's actually quite enjoyable. You missed it because we came over to the South Island. It was just beautiful. Like the southern coast, and we're just sitting there looking out the window. It's gorgeous. I guess you got the day off work as well.
Yeah. It's good for them today. It's creation now.
I don't blame you. I want to find you.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Time drops at 12:05, so we've got 35 minutes until we start. We've done through all the landing checks, not landing checks, like all of the information and all the route going through and checking the heights, altitude, and speeds and stuff.
Yeah.
So it should be good. That wind has been constant, slowing us down. We went Queenstown to Auckland with a faster flight.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. Just wondering how much faster would have been on the way there. We've got 50 knots of wind. Kicked up away.
That's quite heavy, isn't it?
Yeah. I've seen heavier.
Yeah.
But it's have it the whole way down, slow you down. Like our true airspeed at the moment is 422. Right? We're doing Mach 0.69. So if we were doing, I don't know, an extra 50, we'd be doing 470. and over long distances, you know, it's like it starts to add up. Not having that. I'm watching this simply. That's right. Sit, breathe.
7 kilometres, you're doing about 700.
We're going fast. We're going fast compared to ground speed. But airplane speed, we're actually slowing because we've got 50 knots.
Yeah.
Normally, like when we were flying a Virgin in Australia, we had a good tail wind. You'd be flying at 0.79, 0.82, be up there. Actually went down to see the Christchurch simulator in Christchurch a couple of weeks ago to look at their stuff. Yeah, my loady. I want to know what the flight time the other way would be. Do you want to do this as a job when you...
Yeah.
Just bear in mind, we've been in here, what, 2 hours-ish? Hour-and-a-half-ish, right? So imagine doing 9 hours of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you talk to someone you don't particularly get on with, and looking out the window, like, end up with your iPad on, just, okay, man.
I'd rather just do domestic flights around New Zealand.
You do that, you jump on the ATRs, they're kind of fun.
Yeah.
Dubai, 15 hours. 16 hours.
Yes, and you can imagine if you don't like the person's in it.
Yeah, it's a long distance.
The same thing as cabin crew, because you're with 4 cabin crew, you only go away for 5 days at a time if you're doing a trip everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't particularly get on with cabin crew, it can be kind of an interesting experience. You just spend more time in your hotel room. But saying that, if you've got a really fantastic crew, you can have a really, really good time.
What game is this? Like, the actual like.
It's custom graphics. So it's 2 hours back.
Okay.
Was it 2 hours 20 down or something like that? So that's 20 minutes extra it takes to get down there.
Yeah.
Which is why on our website it says approximately.
Yeah.
We can never guarantee how long the sim session is going to be if we're using live weather. And I'd rather use live weather and give you that feel. You know, when you took off, you know how the plane kind of tilted?
Yeah.
And you weren't expecting that? Because I knew last time you were seeing it was like, hey!
Yeah.
I kept quiet, but you actually counteracted it really good.
Yeah. You have a lot more experience than maybe last time.
I can see, I haven't had to explain it to you, I just kept my mouth shut basically. But if you kind of know what you're doing, it's okay for me to sit back and just let you play with stuff, you know? I couldn't think of anything worse than if you were a real pilot or whatever and I just came in and I had my hands on the thing the whole time. Do you have the flight plan? Yeah. Yeah. Right, so let's have a look. Do what real pilots do. So we're about to hit FOB. FOB. We should have 4.5 on top. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. So when the star goes white, just tell me how much fuel we have. So wait for the start. See how I've got mowing? Wait for it to go white.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. How much fuel?
4.3.
So in real life, it would be doing 4.3 and we are negative 0.2. Right, so we're 200 kgs down. Alright, and what was our 15 minutes of planning? It was about 600, so you've lost 5 minutes of planning time if you had to go somewhere else. So you now have 10 minutes of sitting around thinking about what to do. One of those things of, like, you do that in real life, you'd be keeping a track of every fuel. Now, we planned for flight level 350, we're using flight level 220 because we want to be lower to the ground sea, so that makes sense that we are burning more fuel. So we can count that off. But if you were flying, I don't know, to Hong Kong and you were down 2 or 3 tonnes, you would want to know where that fuel's from.
Yeah.
You know? Logistically makes sense, I know why we're down on the fuel, but we are. Yeah, so progress. 219, so it's slowing us down even more because of the weather and the wind. That's okay. Yeah. When I say on takeoff, we'll be getting there about 212. I was like, we'll probably slow down before the end.
Yeah.
I was right, I called it. Should have given you a lot of numbers while I was at it.
Yeah. Yes,
Which 8th mil tonight, isn't it? Tomorrow night? Saturday?
I think it, 8. Yeah. It'd be nice.
Do 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 do. You guys see those hills, eh? It's insane. You'd think because when the weather comes across, right? I don't know how much you know about science, but obviously clouds have to climb, which will make it drop away. So this must be a lot of rain down here.
Yeah.
Insane.
Doesn't you feel like you're moving because of the screen?
This is where the screen is.
Yeah.
What's worse is when I'm looking down at my phone trying to grab the weather and you turn the plane and I'm like, oh! Give me a second, gonna be one. But if you do want to hand fly again, double tap that button, okay? It's your experience. I'm just here for the ride. Where'd Mum go? Guessing it's your mum.
Yeah.
Where'd she go?
Yeah, she was just talking to their mum on the phone.
Ah.
Yes,
That's alright. That's why I normally play computer games at home. I'm like, how do you do that on the Xbox?
yeah.
As long as the 5-year-old's down and sleep, it's fine.
Exactly.
Oh, it's good, man.
Once we get like to the approach, maybe that's when I'll.
Your plane,
Yeah.
you do what you want. Okay? You've been in here before with me, and from what I can kind of judge so far, everything we've done so far, you're kind of about 90-ish% of the way there. Alright, so it's your plane. If you have any questions, you're good. If I see you do absolutely something crazy, I might say, hey, give me control for 2 seconds, but I doubt that you're gonna, I think you're gonna be fine. Alright? Grab my drink of water. Dad, if you want to take a seat.
Ah. Wow, that was cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm happy sitting at the back.
Just taking a quick look. Very good, eh?
Yeah.
Amazing. We went to a place in Brisbane, flight simulated like this, but it was nothing like this.
Right.
None of this worked.
So, yeah, I know you guys have been here before,
Yeah,
but since the last time you've been here, me and James, who's the other tech guy,
yeah,
we have worked our asses off to get it where it needs to be.
yeah.
In fact, the guy that owns the Christchurch one came up here and asked us to go down and help him.
Do that one.
So, yeah, we, yeah.
Cool.
Whereabouts is it Brisbane? Is it called Flight Experience in Brisbane?
It's Flight Simulator QLD.
I've never known
Yeah. There was no sound. He couldn't
Yeah,
work
he couldn't work the sound out, and he was halfway out the window and trying to get the sound to work, and all of these lights were off, and
He was having a bad day at the office by the sound of it. That should have been a no-go.
Yeah.
and most of the screens, like these, the FMC for these 2 screens were both out, so he didn't have like a map.
So what you're basically saying is your local simulator is a million times better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was disappointing, that one
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
And he just spawned them up
Yeah.
20,000 feet to start, no takeoff, no.
Yeah.
Really? Not even land, they just turned it off.
He was, yeah, and then.
Am I allowed to ask you how much you spent on that experience?
I think it was 200 for half an hour.
Oh no, it was 100
Right.
for half an hour.
Oh, was it?
200 for like an hour.
Yeah.
So what? So it's about a reason. So we do 129 New Zealand. So I guess it's 100 Australian. So it's about the same price as what we are.
Yeah.
I got that. I don't know why he wouldn't take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did London, so.
You know, you said you could choose the airport, but then you just put us on it.
We're not at the runway. It was,
Yeah, it was up in the air and it was...
Really? Wait, like you can fly from London Heathrow to London City in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Man, you could probably do an engine start, taxi onto the runway, take off, and get into London City, and do that in under half an hour.
Awesome. What did he say? This is nothing really like
Yeah.
a real character.
So-
You're like, great, I'll just spend $100 on you.
Something that's nothing like
You paid a bit more to get it recorded, I think. And he said it was nothing like the real plane, and then he started the recording.
Did you ask what plane?
Oh yeah, I said this is the actual plane itself made by the MPG, and he said no, it's made by Belgium.
Maybe he's on delivery?
Yeah.
Maybe living on the outside.
Yeah.
I was trying to think, because obviously this is a Pacific simulator made in New Zealand 15 years ago. I actually went down to the factory 3 weeks ago, have a nosy. It was kind of cool. They have like a big chart, like a world chart, with all these little tacks of where all the simulators are.
Ah.
And I was quite surprised to find that we had a tack at our location. I was like, oh, so you guys are keeping
wow.
track.
Yeah.
Yay! Yeah. But this, we've done, like, it's not in the 15 years, like when this first came out, none of this worked at the top. So we've gone through and added stuff. Even the MCP at the top is new. I say new, it's not the original one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously in the years since you've been, we've continued working on the graphics on the outside and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. But you kind of have to, otherwise if you don't, you'll get left behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were amazed at the difference. Sort of
But between the two companies,
way better. Yeah. They were really unprofessional too.
Yeah.
It's just kind of didn't really know anything about anything.
He turned on the airport thingy, like it was on there, and he said, oh yeah, just landed at the airport. And when the time was over, he just completely stopped everything.
really? Not even, hey, we've got 5 minutes to go, let's see if we can find the local area. I get that you're flying around, you're right, you've got 5 minutes to hit the airport, let's hit the airport. Right, oh, what's nearby, what do you want to choose? I can kind of get that, but not just to turn it off and fly. Jesus.
And no sound.
Yeah,
I mean,
sound for
like-
like 25 minutes.
But I get sometimes you have sound issues, but I'd rather ring you up this morning and go, hey, just so you know, before we're going to move it to another date. You know, just I'd rather give you the full experience and then. But things happen, like things break. I get that. You know?
Yeah.
That's right.
I would have been asking for a discount if it was me.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you're put in that situation, you just want your son to have a good time, and you're not really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you walk away going. Still got 12:18 arrival there. That's good. There's hills. There's scary, scary hills.
It's through to the runway's kind of hilly curve. But
Yeah, we've got the RNAV, so to do this approach here. That's 5. No, right, that's 2, 3. Right. So normally when you come out from Christchurch, you take this way. Normally 9 times out of 10 we do a flight plan. We come across the South Island and hit this and then turn back in. But today when I pulled the flight plan, it pulled us down, maybe because of the weather, it took us down the west coast, which is kind of cool. And then we'll come in and we'll get here and then we'll come around the hills. So you're still doing the entire approach, we're just coming in from it at a slightly different angle.
yeah.
Which would be cool for me because I don't think I've done this way about a year and a half in the simulator. So it's kind of good to see. The wind's shifting slightly as well.
And I can also feel the difference between the Thrustmaster
This
proper one.
took me a little while to get used to as well when I moved across. Just understanding how heavy it is and how much input you need.
Yeah, instead of, the Thrustmaster one, when you turn it, it turns the entire way instead of just turning.
The difference between a proper simulator versus what they make for home.
Yeah.
I would probably like, I know you've got some stuff, right?
Yeah.
But have a look for the Alpha yoke. Okay, if you can find one, that'd be worth a buy. It's expensive, but you might be able to get one second hand. If you want to move away from that Boeing one, that one there, you get a little bit of input in and you'll get a little bit of a turn.
Yeah. So you want to go to PC?
So yeah, if you go to PC, obviously his USB stuff will work, but the Alpha quadrant and the Alpha yoke and the Bravo quadrant work on PC, and then there's the Charlie pedals that have just come out as well.
That's really good.
Yeah, so that's the stuff that I use at home. I strongly recommend it. And then the cool thing about the quadrant is you can take these off, right? And you can change it to like an Airbus or whatever you want to. Yeah, it takes a little while to program. And it's not going to lie, you probably sit there for like 3 hours programming up all the different ones and copying all the different profiles in 2020. But once they're programmed, you can done.
Wow. That is brilliant. So cool, isn't it?
Oh, and if you look up.
It's just good.
No, I haven't done it. You can see the top of the nose as well.
Oh, yeah. Too cool. Wow.
Yeah.
I probably did something with my head. Should be alright. Yeah.
I can't see anything that's out of
No, yeah, I hit something click, but it might not have been.
Nah, I think it was just like a tap.
What's the company in Brisbane's name?
Flight simulated QRD.
QLD?
Yeah.
There is a Boeing 737-800.
Yeah. But the photo, I think it's probably photoshopped on. It looks a lot better in the photo than actually.
I want to know what simulator it is. Gallery. So does it look like that, or it does?
It kind of does. Yeah, it's like some things like that.
So we're just talking about Brisbane, the simulator in Brisbane.
Brisbane.
Brisbane Wonderland.
Yeah.
Just having a very quick nosy, so it's not Davis. So this is a Pacific simulator built in Christchurch, right?
Yeah.
So they sell simulators like these to airlines and all sorts. This is one of the first, I think it's number 8 off the line, so it's one of the first ones to come out.
Yeah.
And obviously we've gone through and improved and done stuff. But I was just having a nosy trying to see,
It was a terrible experience.
I was trying to see if it was a Pacific simulator, because there are some around, but some people haven't looked after them, probably the best way to say it.
Yeah.
So that's why I was trying to. Have a motion helicopter there though, that'd be kind of fun.
Oh yeah, it's like a VR motion.
There's a flight experience in Brisbane if you ever go back.
Oh yeah, that's probably it.
No, so flight QLD is different than flight experience. So flight experience, so we used to be at flight experience way back in the day, right, with the old owners. And the guy that owned the simulator started to go in his own direction and changed it to his own flyer jet. So the flight experience simulator in Brisbane would be very similar to this, if not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just if you ever go back.
Yeah.
Or if if you ever see like a flight experience, they're the ones that you probably want to go to. The website. I think they've actually closed down. Pretty good.
Surprising.
No, it's not that.
Like flight experience or?
In Brisbane, yeah.
Oh,
Sydney's still open.
that would be different one.
Yeah.
Melbourne and Singapore. So Sydney, Melbourne, Singapore are pretty much out of Perth. So there's only 3 flights. A few of these simulators are still going. It's a shame. I mean, the Christchurch one is just renaming himself to Jex. Jex. Woo! Sorry, I looked out the window. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Yeah, very pretty. There you go, flight jet 1. You're cleared the INAV to approach runway 23. We have. There you go, flight jet 1. Contact Queenstown approach now. 125.75. Radio, we'll contact Queenstown approach now. 125.75. Awesome, good push. Here we go. So we have what? Where is it? Took a drop in 80 kilometers. Right. Captain, let's do the set checklist. Recall. Give it a push. Hold it in. Hold it up. Check. No issues. Auto brake. Max, yep. Landing data. What's our VUF? What's the net ref? There we go. So 136-40. Perfect. Approach briefing. Don't hit the hills. Sound good? We talked about the approach briefing. Like we went through all the. Do me a favour. Right. See the clouds dead ahead. What's the temperature? I'm gonna bring the anti-ice on for me. Yeah, let's just go for it. Because we're at 0 degrees and we're about to hit those clouds. So just be very cautious about that. Right. I see hills. So I might have said this to you last time. If you ever want to come and do a flight, so we do obviously Auckland to Queenstown about 2.5 hours, whatever we advertise it on. But if you ever want to do like a London to Paris or like a, I don't know, New York to somewhere, Washington or whatever, just flick us an email and I can do you a good price for it. Okay, just say you've been here twice before. Because what we normally advertise on the website is for people that just live in New Zealand that just want to explore, whereas someone like yourself, you've done this so many times at home that you probably want to do like a New York or something,
Yeah.
And that'll be different.
Cool.
Just, it's an option for you guys.
Yeah. I suppose it's kind of more like a hobby than work for you, isn't it?
The problem is because this was a hobby before we got the simulator, and the owners here took a gamble on me to put the simulator in, right? And I said, oh no, I'm pretty sure I can run it, it'll be fine, I'll stand by it. So yeah, they took a big risk. So, but taking from a hobby to a job, we're doing it every day, right? And don't get me wrong, this is amazing, this is fun, but sometimes when we start to hate that part of it, I'm not saying I hate it, but you know what I'm saying, like, there's days where you're just like...
Tedious,
Tedious, no, that's a better word to feel. That can make it hard.
Yeah.
And sometimes,
It's something which you once loved and now you're kind of like...
Yeah. Oh, this is fine, you've done it before, so this is interesting, it's fine, you're doing it. But you can imagine if we do like, I'll be really careful what I say, but like, some experiences are more tedious than other, and sometimes you're going to be really hands-on, and then sometimes people like will not try and destroy it, but they're really rough with it. They're just going to put it back a little bit. But I love my job, and I love the fact that I can sit here and do this. And it's sometimes funny because Nicole will set the office and go, oh my god, have you seen the weather in Wellington? I was like, no. I've got to jump in the simulator and go, oh, I've seen it now.
That's right.
Better give that a go. Obviously, if all the other jobs done, but yeah. Yeah, that wind is shifting. You see how it's shifting around? Up here, so it was that more of a nose and now it's shifting around a bit. And obviously, we should be setting that at 196. Because obviously, we're trying to keep the heading bug on that little arrow on the top, so we would lose the autopilot. And there's your Queenstown DME, which I've programmed in. Remember, I looked at the chart. I was trying to see it, and we're talking about beacon bashing. So, back in the old days, you didn't used to have GPS. You used to fly from like a radio nav to like a radio nav to like a radio nav. So there's the Queenstown one, and we were flying in. Yeah, I was like, oh, we'll put it in just so you can see it. But there's no ILS or anything. It's just a GPS approach. Yeah, I've done my 250 steps per hour. Right, yeah. So again, looking good. Almost there. Look at those hills. Can you see the water down there? Through the lakes and rivers and stuff. Yeah. I think we worked out it's just over 4K on the image on the outside. How big it is. Hey, settle down. No, it's windy and this hill's flying over, but come on. Right, do you want to tell the cabin crew prepare the cabin for landing? Prepare the cabin for landing! Sorry. Gotta have fun at work, I tell you. Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be quite tedious sitting here.
We were talking about this before when you guys weren't here, is that like you imagine doing this for 9 hours,
Yeah.
right? And you sure you don't have that kind of conversation. I mean, you're stuck for 5 days, yeah.
Mentally.
Mentally,
Oh, that's
physically, emotionally. You would.
Well, even though you like, if you're flying, you wouldn't be, your eyes are always on the screens.
Yeah.
So yeah. If it was nighttime, we'd be able to see him. But unfortunately, because it's daytime, you can't see him through those clouds. Yeah, the temperature outside is still -1 when we're going through those clouds, and we'll keep the anti-ice on if that's okay, Captain, for the time being. They even show you charts. Do they show you charts at all while you're in Brisbane? So have you only done here in Brisbane?
Yeah.
That's what you've done. Okay. So here first, then Brisbane?
Yeah.
See all the little trees on the hills down there. See, if I was by myself, I'd grab the controls now and see we'll go canyon diving.
Yeah.
So that plane is what, $2,650? Disappeared, that's me. As long as he's not coming for me, we're fine. Obviously, you really want to watch the speed as we start to descend, so you can obviously use the speed brake on it back. Why you have the speed brake arm and you go at all times? Yeah. Okay? Because otherwise you may forget that you have the speed brakes out.
Yeah.
And you would normally prepare the cabin early anyway, going into
Yeah.
Queenstown, just because of how terrible it can be going over the hills.
Yeah.
You end up sitting your seat is cabin crew for a long time. If I take that out, will that take that out? There we go. There we are. So You okay about leaving the DME in, or do you want me to the green lights away?
That's fine.
Sure.
Is that like a town going?
Yep. Lake waiting park.
Very good.
One of those ones.
The top you got.
So Mount Cook, we close to us nearby.
So.
Yeah, that'd be Mount Cook down there. The Fox Glacier is just down to the right, I believe. Yeah, there's the Fox Glacier. You can see it. You see it down there? All the ice?
Oh, yeah.
So there's your Fox Glacier. Mount Cook dead ahead. We'll have those little lakes. Side. Gotta love Google Maps. So that you can go to those helicopter places that we were talking about before. So you can grab a helicopter down to those glaciers, which is cool. I probably should do that at one point because I hear they're disappearing. So. And yeah, flight check 1, you'll then descend 3,000.
3,000. What are those spinning things?
Trim.
Oh.
So we have 4 cabin crew on board the plane. And let's be nice, let's say they each weigh 50 kgs,
Yeah.
right? So that's 200 kgs. And they're pushing carts of 150 kgs each, right? So that's 500 kgs moving from the back to the front, right? And your plane doesn't tip. So what it does is the trim will spin and it will change the ailerons on the tail to keep the plane level. So we do the same thing on takeoff. We make sure we were trimming the plane up to make sure the ailerons are set right, because they will act like spoilers on a car. So if you have them set up wrong, it will keep the plane pinned to the ground. Have them set too far the other way, you'll pull back and the nose will just hit. So you want to see you pull back and get a nice even lift.
Oh, wait, good.
No, it's not an Airbus. You can, there's nothing. Yeah. So, estimated time of arrival now is 12:20. Top and drop is still 2:05.
So this is the estimated time of arrival.
So we go progress. That's your runway out length and stuff. So your estimated time of arrival is 12:19. Okay. Now that's New Zealand time. In the real plane it would show UTC time. Okay. But because we were a simulator, I have that as New Zealand time, so I keep an eye on my daily schedule as we go on. And that also matches the clock that's up here. And then the little time bomb that's 2:41 is how long the simulator's been turned on today, I believe. Or since I did the last reset, yeah. Right, top of drop is about 6-ish away. We still have -1, we're flying through clouds and NGOs on. Wind duration is set properly, elevation is set. Pretty good. So we know until we drop because the funnels will come back by themselves. There we go. There's camera crew down the back. You hear that go, oh, half an hour to have time. So again, it's your plane. Whenever you want to take control, you take control. Okay. You keep an eye on your speeds. So you've got to pull the speed brakes up. Okay. We're going all the way back. Yes, in the real plane, we come here. Just a slight bit. You get back. Okay.
About 250.
250 is what I was asking for at the moment, yeah. Oh, look at those hills. Again, feel free to take photos, videos, whatever you want.
The landing.
It is recording on here as well, remember?
Can you tell us when you're like starting to land? Yeah. Smile.
We're getting close to the hills. Excellent.
So lucky. Can you record on my phone? Record landing. Yeah. I took your. Can I just move? Can I just send it to you?
Yeah. There we go. Sorry.
So is this real live?
Real life weather and wind, yes. It was about a 36 knot crosswind just here, you can see it. Really paying attention to the ice outside, so -2 degrees outside. This cloud has got water in it, so we have the NT ice on. So while he's keeping an eye on the speed, I'm keeping an eye on the weather.
And the blue lines go up.
Yes, correct, yes, 100% correct. Again, that green line is just the beacon in Queenstown. I can turn it off, you don't have to have it. It's just kind of to see if you want to see.
Look at that terrain.
Cool.
Amazing.
Can't see where we're going. And the cool thing is we go anywhere in the world and have this level of detail.
Amazing.
No, you're busy, bitch. There's a little guy on the outside of this little bike giving us power. I think Queenstown just down there. So you got the water, and then you go around, and you can see the hill. So there used to be an approach that used to take you up, it used to come round, down.
Yeah.
Quite dangerous, we wouldn't do it nowadays, it's too dangerous, but yeah.
Which will they actually go in there?
You could have been there today, I tell you what. The amount of time it takes us to get down there. The sad thing is, probably only going to buy one ticket for what you spent.
Yeah. Not even that. Lunch.
Has the price gone up, has it?
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's just as cheap to go to Aussie. And they've just had that big bout of snow, so there'll be lots of people down there.
I've only been to the airport, I've actually never visited the town. Airport a million times.
Yeah.
You said the wrong way, look at the hill. That's pretty.
Yeah. A little overrated, I'd say.
I've heard it's expensive for what it is what I've heard. I still want to give it a go because it's still, you know, one of those things.
Yeah.
So yeah, we go around, we're going to head down that lake, okay? Hit 10,000 and get ourselves back up. Once we get a little bit more warmer, we'll turn the anti-ice off, that's what we're going to get to. Eye on this. Ready enough for you? This is a really good way of coming in because you actually get a really good view of Queenstown before you head that way. That's really cool. Like I said, I don't think I've actually done this approach this way of this simulator since we've got the upgrade. You can see all the little houses and stuff down there and the water and stuff. And then we're going to go out that way and come back down that hill. So you really cool approach like that. Feel free to go for that spot when you want to.
So if you lost autopilot and stuff, you'd be hands on that.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yeah. I did give Ashton here an opportunity to hand fly this entire approach if he wanted to. You can have control whenever you want.
Okay. Yeah.
Not for no pressure. I'm just saying if
Yeah.
you want to.
Why don't you?
Yeah.
That which one was up? Sorry. Right, yeah, we can push this away now. Just because we don't need it for the speed. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Look, you see this little line here. Right? If you're off the cross, we're going to be high and low. This is where your perfect descent will be. Just to give you an idea. So you were about 200 low before. No, down the cross. Okay, you're fine.
I can't see on this.
Yes. There you go. So now we're almost 100 feet up, and it's fine. Just stay on that cross. You don't focus on it too much. Just focus on the cross. Yeah. Like you've got a lid for my coffee over here.
Yeah.
Round we go. Right, yeah, I'll start. Next one should be about 7,600. Just watch the wind as we shift around. At the moment, there's 26 knots of wind pushing the tail. As you come around, that's going to change to a bit of a crosswind. Just so you are aware.
And I don't have to push on the brakes. Whatever.
Correct, yeah. I'm turning the anti-ice off now, if that's okay.
The kids have movement playing this video movements. Danny's doing which one?
Who's that? Below us, apparently.
Can't see them.
Just ignore it for the time being.
Yeah.
So do they just, like, do you collide and you just kind of go through?
No, so because it's on live traffic, we'll be able to see him if he gets in. There is little Cessna, see him?
Oh, yeah.
So, traffic, which is realistic.
Traffic.
It's his fault for getting in our way, to be honest, but he is flying us like
Traffic.
half of the ground.
Traffic.
Oh,
So I'm not too concerned.
Traffic.
But yeah, so he's he's a live plane, but he's just a model inside the air designator. And because AI sometimes live traffic sometimes cause problems like this, and we'll just fly through it. It won't affect us. He's there to make the sim look pretty.
Yeah.
And oh my god, it's a real aircraft. He's a test and he's on the level.
Traffic.
There's a lot. I'm just going to turn that traffic traffic off for a second. Okay. Right, yeah, flaps 5, please. And as soon as it gets to where it needs to be, put it away.
So I've actually got a few more YouTube subscribers. Would you guys be interested in doing like a collab edge
So,
experience?
he's
film?
more welcome to put it on video onto YouTube if he wants to and tag us in.
Yeah.
I could always throw it on Flyjet YouTube if he wants it.
Okay,
It's
and
choice.
tag him.
Yeah. Let's talk about it when we're on the ground.
oh,
Okay.
It seems like we're not doing a lot with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Radio, gear down, flaps 25, please.
down.
Thank you very much. Yeah. You guys feel that wind?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should be thinking. There we go. flaps 40 when you can, Captain. That plane has got out of his way. Awesome. Push forward just a little bit, ease up back on that cross. Don't forget to be looking outside about every 15 seconds, okay? Treat this like that. You don't drive, but I'm going to say treat like a rear view mirror. You look outside every 15 seconds. But yeah, we're going to hard 3,000. Let's check.
Tell me when you want me to record on the phone. Okay.
Got it? There you go.
It's feeling me with it.
Just stop recording.
Step.
Look nice enough for you?
Yeah.
Such a rattling now.
Right, yeah, Queenstown Tower, Flyjet 1, runway inside. Flyjet 1, runway 23 to land. Right, yeah, runway 23, we're clear to land. Flyjet 1, landing checklist, gear is down, lock flaps 40, on the brake set. And speed brake is armed. Landing checklist. So just slow your movements down just slightly. What's happening is you're throwing it around and she's throwing herself around because of it. But nice gentle movements in and you'll be fine. There we go. Right, yeah, ready to go for a visual landing?
Okay.
Right, yeah, eyes outside, visual landing. Right, yeah, 1,100 off the grip. Just be very cautious of those hills that are coming in, okay? What I might do.
1,000.
What I want. There you go. So I'll leave that line on you. You can see where the track has to be, but then you're in control of the altitude. Okay.
1,000.
Yeah. So I'll give you manual throttle very shortly.
Yeah.
Remember, at 50, we're going to pull it the way down.
Yeah.
Most thrusters will be touching the ground, okay?
Yeah.
I think you're just a little low, but that's okay.
Okay.
Right, 600 feet. Minimums. Continue.
500.
Manual throttle. 430. Watch the back.
400.
Okay, now I'll pull back.
300.
Pull back just a little bit so you watch that hill.
200. 100. 50. 40. 20. 10.
Go reverse thrusters, feet on the pedals. Right, passing 360, we let go. brakes, put my funnel in. Maybe you goes on, you're driving into the game.
Woohoo! Was that fun?
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really good.
Battery?
Nah, no, yeah, it's sweating up. I didn't have my hand on the yoke at all that time. Yeah, really good. So the difference between what we have now versus last time is now we actually have those hills and slopes in, so you have to be really careful because that hill just appeared, but you did a really good job of counteracting it. So we're not going to take this one, we'll take the next one, okay? Get our lines off, and we'll go park over by one of those little houses. Okay. Switch the power to the APU for me.
Is that Ryanair or battery? Really?
I don't know.
He got low like Ryanair, but then butted it like Jetstar. So we'll turn left here. Then we'll go park in one of those gates over there, okay? Watch your speed because we're at 16 at the moment. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross check for me, please. Just go straight across. Go straight across, yeah. Must be dip in that tarmac. Make the funnel wide out. Yep. Hey Ben, go on this one. If you want to go hard left and go on that line, you can do. You like this one? So I didn't see him standing there when we were coming off.
Yeah.
He's a brave man though. There we go. He's now indicating. There you go. See that? And you okay?
Did you run a motor question?
No, he's right. He is right there. We can see him just.
Yeah.
But that gives you an idea of how much he is like on the aircraft. So pull the throttle out because we've got the APU on. Radio off, on, off. Off, off. Off, off. So off, off that one, yep. And then off, off here. Those two off. The other side off. Passenger side's getting off. And then most off as well. We should have taken those off and throw on the runway. You're down to off. Welcome back to Queenstown. Enjoy that.
Yeah.
What's the temperature outside, Captain?
9 degrees.
Okay. Just give me 1 second.